God is telling you, my kid, that you have a very important message. There is going to be a life-altering miracle today. Within the next 24 hours, here's an important moment. If you watch this video all the way through this, say goodbye to cheers and English. Pay close attention and be open to receiving the goodness that is coming your way. My darling, I call to you in the middle of your restless voyage, pleading with you to stop. 11:11. I watch you racing through time's hallways, attempting to make life's relentless demands. I observe as you work tirelessly to find direction and purpose, often feeling as like you are becoming lost in the turmoil around you. Your heart aches for serenity, yet every morning you wake up with seemingly endless plans, chores and ambitions. But hear my voice now, right now, right now. It is a gentle summons to quiet, rather than one of punishment. For in this silence I am here, ready to reach down into your soul and calm the tempest inside of you. You were not made to work hard and strive all the time. Yes, there is work to be done, and I have big plans for your hands and heart. But even the land and the seas need to take a break from time to time. You also need to, my dear kid. Even if you are tired, you keep going because you think that with more work, more devotion, and more power, you will find the tranquility you see. However, tranquility cannot be obtained by simply crossing tasks of your to-do lists. It cannot be discovered in the craze of your activities. Type 11:11 if you are ready to welcome God's blessings today. I stand here, ever near, waiting for you to look up, to see me, and to let me into the chaos of your life. For I provide true calm. My darling, 222. If only you could see how much I love you, and how my presence is always with you, even in the moments when you feel alone and far away. I have shared every moment of joy and sorrow, laughter and tears, victories and setbacks with you. I've never abandoned you, however. How often do you let the dinner of the outside world overpower the quiet, faint whisper of my presence? You look outside of yourself for significance, yet the real purpose of your existence lies in the intimate moments we share. Do you not understand that I am your source of power, your comfort in times of worrying, and your soul's light? Please join me while we sit. I wish you could give me more time, but it doesn't have to be for long. Just a few minutes of your day, just spending my presence and letting my serenity fall over you like a soft rain, without any demands or queries. Give up trying to please everyone. Complete tasks and be all things to all people, because you are mine. You are sufficient just the way you are right now. I love you for who you are, not for what you do, because you are my kid. And you are loved for who you are, broken as you may be. Type 222. If you know God's love is endless, I see the weight of your burdens, how they are weighing on your soul. You are nervous about unpredictable consequences and worrying about things you cannot control. If you liked our video and want to support us in our mission to spread divine teachings and cosmic insights, consider giving a super chat. Your support helps us promote these essential ideas and expand our community. A contribution of up to $10 not only shows your appreciation, but also helps us spread inspiring and transformational content to more people. 333. Your head is fogged up by the worries of this world, which are tagging you in 1,000 different ways. Don't you feel like you're on the ice? Like you're attempting to offer more than you have, spilling out of an empty cup? However, I didn't ask you to bear these weights by yourself. You weren't meant to carry the whole weight of the world on your shoulders by my design. Why do you suppose I'm here by your side all the time? Why do you keep trying when I'm prepared to take the weight off of you? Let's put your heart-pounding worries aside for the time being. I am aware of the concerns that take up all of your time, painful relationships, doubts about the future, fear of failing, and the need for acceptance. You don't realize how much this shackles bound you. They're heavy, my darling. However, I grant you liberty. I propose that you sleep. I would remove these burdens from you, if only you would give them to me. All I ask for is a brief period of faith and surrender. Give up and accept me as your haven, for I am a God who is not far but close, not heartless but understanding. Type 333. If you are ready to welcome God's miracles into your life, I want to provide you serenity in the areas of your life where you feel most uneasy, because I am concerned about even the tiniest things. I have reserved a peaceful area first to meet, a holy location within your spirit. 444. It's a spot where the stresses of life fade away and the tumulty outside world hasn't touched down. I give you this space as a gift, and all you have to do is walk in. This place of calm, solitude is where you will discover the serenity your soul so urgently needs. You wonder why you ever resisted once you're inside. The worries that have burdened you will vanish in my presence, and the fears that have plagued you will disappear. I am aware of your deep need for this tranquility. I can see it in your eyes when you bow down in prayer, when you call out to me in despair, and when you question if I'm even paying attention. My dear, I listen to you all the time. I hear every silent hair that falls, every cry that goes unheard, and every whisper in your heart. Do you really believe I don't feel your pain? I am the God who created you in your mother's womb, who is aware of every hair on your head and every silent thought. How could your pain not touch me? Yet I don't want you to go through this alone. In the middle of it all, I want to be there to support you, embrace you, and reassure you that you are never alone. Type 444. If you trust God to guide your path, come to me. When it seems like the world is too much for you, come to me when you feel lost. Come to me when your heart is burdened. I promise never to let you go. 555. I am not so far off. God, who's unaffected by your problems on a daily basis. I am the one who knows you better than you know yourself. I am your Father, your Creator, and all I want is to be close to you and to accompany you through each stage of life. My affection for you is unconditional. It never falters, and it never fades. Nothing you do or do not do will ever alter the eternal love I have for you. So, my kid, please hold for a bit. Take a deep breath as you step into my presence. Feel the weight of the world start to lift. You don't need to speak or do anything in this situation. Just be. I agree with you. Allow your anxiety and concerns to drift away from you like leaves in the wind. You will discover that the tumult month of life becomes less powerful during this holy stop, and my serenity will seek into the core of your being. It is a peace that is beyond comprehension, a peace that is given to you by me and is not of this world. Type 555. If you are ready to receive God's peace today, my dear, you are not traveling alone. I am here to support you every step of the way, even if it may feel like a lengthy journey with many obstacles. I am here guiding you, holding you, and loving you even when you cannot see or feel me. 666. My love for you will always be with you, and it goes beyond the depths of the seas and the heights of the sky. Nothing in the whole universe can ever take you away from my love, because you are mine and I am yours. So dear, go to sleep now. Give up the weights you were never designed to bear. Allow me to be your serenity, your strength, and your haven. You will discover everything that you need in my presence, and remember that I will always be here, waiting to meet you in the private corners of your heart as you go further on this adventure. I'll be there, waiting for you with open arms. All you have to do is stop. Let the rest of the world wait, my little kid. Nothing matters more than the silence we now share. In this holy moment, the world will keep up its hectic speed, its constant demands for your attention, and its frenzied tempo. But just now, I beg you to look aside from everything that drags you down. Come and stay with me right now. Fight the need to check your phone, to think randomly, and to be anywhere except where you are. Remain type 666. If you believe God is with you in every moment, join me in being present. I am here, and that is sufficient. In the world you live in, productivity and quickness are highly valued. Every minute seems to be tallied with every second, determined by your accomplishments. 777. You go from chore to chore, believing that the quicker you work, the nearer you will be to success. However, does it not tire you, even after you have given it your all? This race not leave you empty and yearning for more. The fact is that you were not made to run indefinitely. My dear, I want to meet you here, in the calm of this moment, where there is beauty and stillness. Savor this quiet moment. Let it be a gift in a noisy world, a save for your spirit. Silence is the place where you may most clearly hear my voice. It is not empty. It is the area where your spirit may breathe and release itself from the burdens of everyday existence. You will discover me in the stones, so don't be scared of it. I am the quiet, little voice that talks to your heart. I am not in the fire, the earthquake, or the whirlwind. It's a voice of calm, love, and certainty. I'm talking to you right now, and this is my voice. Think back on your life's journey. While you lay in this quiet, look back with me, with understanding rather than Sarah or condemnation. Type 777 if you trust in God's plan for your future. Even though you were unaware of it, I was with you on every step of that journey. I have seen your decisions, your hardships, your victories, and your setbacks, and I have loved you all alone. I've loved you, and I always will. 888. Nothing that has happened to you in the past can keep you from being my love, and nothing that you have done or not done can alter my opinion of you. I see you for who you really are, my darling child, priceless and unique. I am aware of your worries regarding the future. I can see how your mind is always thinking, organizing, and making plans to ensure the future. You approach life with care, and I respect that. You are sincere in your attempts. You must keep in mind, however, that your strength is limited. It is not your place to bear the whole weight of the earth by yourself. There is always going to be more to plan for, more to accomplish, and more to do. However, this is the time for rest, this holy pass. Now is the moment to let go of the weight you have been carrying, even if it is just temporarily. Have faith that when your strength fails, I will carry you and hold what you cannot. Now close your eyes. My dear, take a big breath in. Feel the breath of life I have given you. Feel your lungs. Type 888. 8. If you believe God is working in your life right now, release the stress that encircles your body and the concerns that occupy your thoughts. With every breath, inhale my calm, my affection, my presence. 999. Let go of the worries that have cropped into your heart. As you exhale, it is no longer necessary for you to hang on to them. Right now, you're secure. You are taken care of right now. Right now, you are sufficient. You have devoted a great deal of your life to planning forward and attempting to predict what obstacles you will face next. However, I beg that you immediately take a moment to relax. I'll be here for you when the future arrives, and it will come in its own time. But be here for now. Join me. Give up trying to sit here what you can't see yet, in the urge to control what isn't yet here. This breath, this heartbeat, this peaceful moment, all of it is a gift. Are you not aware of it? There is no uncontrollable spinning of the globe. I hold everything in the same hands that I hold you. I recognize your anxiety, my love. I am familiar with the negative ideas that surface. When everything is silent, anxiety is a failing of not measuring, of not being enough. Type 999. If you trust in God's timing and plan for you. However, you are more than your achievements, more than your triumphs and setbacks. All that matters is that you are my kid. You don't have to convince me of your value. I've already made my declaration. 1010, I made you and I love you. That you are worthy. What is already freely provided does not need effort or earning. I see that you have a sincere desire to do good and have a meaningful life. Furthermore, I want you to know that your hard work is appreciated. Every act of kindness, every moment of compassion, every stride you take in love is seen and loved by me. But I also want you to know that your value does not rely on what you accomplish. Your worth is not judged by your productivity, your success, or how will you satisfy the expectations of others. Just by virtue of being mine, you are precious. So relax, my kid. Rest in the knowing that you are loved, that you are enough, that you are held. Wait for the rest of the world. When you return, the responsibilities of life will still exist, but this time spent in my presence will have strengthened, revived, and rejuvenated you. Give up trying to be everything to everyone, everywhere at once, and all at once for the time being. Come remain with me in this holy time. If you trust in God's protection, type 1010 and forward this video to 7 others. You are never alone when you let my love to pour over you and my serenity to feel you. Even if the road ahead can seem unclear, I'll be at your side the whole time. I will lead you. I will support you. I will take care of you. 1111. To proceed, you do not have to view the whole road. Put your trust in me, and I'll guide you in the right direction. But relax for the moment. Allow this silent minute to serve as a reminder that you are more than the whole of your duties and the weight of your concerns. For that same reason, you are my adored, and I take great pleasure in you. My kid, stay a little while longer. The world is able to wait. We own this time, a precious respect in the middle of the best. May it be a period of harmony, recovery, and affection. Here in my presence you are secure. You are really loved. You are sufficient. And all the company you into whatever is ahead when you're ready. But let the world wait for now. Come along with me, relax. Inhale and understand that you are very adored. Now gently exhale, my dear. Give up the stress that obscures your view and the anxiety that consumes your heart and thoughts. I can see how much you've struggled to maintain composure and to use your own strength to get through life and certainty. Type 1111 if you believe God is your protector, but I want you to let go of everything right now. Give up the weight you carry. They make you feel heavy and make it difficult for you to see. 12:12. You feel lost and hesitant about who to trust in. Your next move is the result of your internal struggles, struggling and battling. I am aware, my little one. I am aware of the struggles you have inside, and I wish to support you in regaining your path. You've been struggling with uncertainties within you. There is a conflict going on between your desires and your fears, between what you know and what you feel. You're tired, perplexed, and doubtful. As a result of this internal conflicts, you want for something that always appears to be out of reach: clarity, direction, and tranquility. However, the more you attempt to work through these problems on your own, the more complicated they are. You have the impression that you are adrift, detached from your sense of direction, and unclear of who or where to believe. To affirm your trust in God, type 1212 and like this video. This is the reason, my darling, why it is so very important that you get back in touch with your roots, that you go back to the core of who you are and whose you are. When you're feeling doubtful, keep in mind where I carried you. 13:13. Remember the times you felt like you couldn't handle it all, but I got you through it. Think back to the moments you thought you were lost, but I found you. Even if you couldn't see me or feel me, I was still there. I promise that I will always be at your side. Remember how far we have already come together. When things seem uncertain in the future and on the journey ahead, even if it's not quite apparent to you yet, you've come a long way. You are not the same person that you were a year ago, or a year ago. You've developed, you've persisted, even despite the hardships and obstacles that look insurmountable. You have gained knowledge, even if it could seem like you're lost. Each step you take has been a part of a bigger journey. Not a single tear, not a single second of hardship has been wasted. All of it has been utilized by me to strengthen, mold, and draw you nearer to myself. Recall the moments when I pulled you up out of the abyss, when you believed there was no hope left, but I guided you. Type 1313. If you trust in God's wisdom, keep in mind the compassion and kindness I showed you, even during your darkest towers. It's no coincidence that you're here now. I've been at your side the whole time. 14:14. My child, you are not alone yourselves. You've never experienced isolation, even though you may not know what to do next. Remember that I am leading you right now. You are still in my memory. You have not been abandoned by me. See how far you have progressed. Is it visible to you? You persisted even when you felt helpless. You persevere through hardships and never gave up. And yet here you are, continuing to go ahead and stand, even if you felt that you were at your limit. This is the strength I have given you, my darling. Your strength has not carried you. rather my strength operating through your house, and I will carry you even further, just as I have carried you so far. There is yet more to come, but you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to confront it by yourself, because I am by your side. Breathe in the certainty of my presence, and exhale the weight of the world. Release the tension that has bound you to, and certain the end. Anxiety. Give up, trying to control every result, and have all the answers. Type 1414. If you know God is lighting your steps, have faith that I am the one with the whole vision, the one who sees the finish before the beginning. It is not your responsibility to know everything. You do not need to know. 15:15. I am your provider, your guardian and your guide. Put your trust in me and all guide you in the right direction. Surrender leads to a certain kind of serenity, a lasting kind of calm that is unaffected by events or results. I give you peace today, peace that is beyond then comprehension. You feel anchored by this tranquility, even when everything around you seems uncertain. It's a calm that serves as a constant reminder that you are never alone or without hope. You will rediscover that tranquility when you make a connection with your roots, when you recall who you are and where you come from. Your failures, anxieties, or concerns do not define you, my kid. My love for you, my love that lasts forever, is what makes you who you are. Nothing that happens to you in this life can change the fact that you are my creation and my adored. Type 1616. If you are ready for God's blessings to flow into your life, return to me. Whenever you feel like the world is too much to handle, or when you're not sure where to go, return to the one who created you, because they are more familiar with you than you are. 1717. You will discover the courage, direction, and tranquility you seek in me. Recognize that this is not the end, but rather a fresh start as we wrap up our time together. My dear, you are not lost. You're not lost at all. I am and will always be at your side throughout every hardship, choice, and uncertain time. Give up the urge to know everything and have faith in my plan for you. I promise not to abandon you. Now that I have got you this far, you are cherished. You are really loved. Nothing can free you from my protection. You are safe in the palm of my hand. Now go to sleep. My dear, know that you are never alone and may relax. You may relax knowing that I am here to guide, protect, and love you. And when it's time to go on, you'll do it with fresh vigor, a distinct goal in mind, and the tranquility that only I can provide, forever and ever. You are mine and I am yours. Type 1717. If you are ready for God's favor in your life, please write 100 words line for my views, so they give $10. Super thanks. After watching my video, which is based on Christianity and Jesus' words, and take care yourself, please subscribe to support our channel. and turn on bell notification